Welcome to the Getting Started with PLR Cache class. In this class, we're going to be talking about taking PLR products and making them into semi-new products. You can also use these tactics when you come across a PLR product that you don't have graphics or a sales letter for. So let's get started here. If you're anything like me, you probably have a ton of PLR products just sitting on your hard drive and you have no clue what to do with them. Just let me show you this little collection I have. Okay, this is my PLR folder. If you look here, there's a ton of folders, but if you look in all of these folders, there's a ton more files. So I actually have so much content, I don't know, I will probably never even be able to use it all. Like I said, each one of these has a ton of files in it. Show you guys real quick the way I organize my stuff. Usually I do it by site. Sometimes I do it by niches. I have like a folder called niche stuff, and then I have my internet marketing stuff. I have all kinds of folders and tons of files in here. I believe if we look at the amount here, alright, we're already over 30 gigs of PLR. It just keeps going, so as you can tell, there's a ton of PLR in here. It looks like 35. Just going to keep going probably, so we'll just say I have over 35 gigs of PLR. So needless to say, it's probably not such a little collection. I probably have over 1,000 products here that I could take, set up online, and start selling them. You probably have at least a few too. The biggest mistake people make is just taking and setting them up as is. The first two things you should do before selling a product you have PLR to is take it, have new graphics done for it, and a new sales letter written for it too. Now, if you come across a killer product like I did with Rachel Roaf's 87 Ways to Make $100 Online, you'll absolutely have to get new graphics since it doesn't come with graphics or a sales letter. So first, let's talk about getting graphics. Basically is what I do is I get a new name for the product. So like with Rachel's, if I had PLR to it, okay, I would change the name to it, maybe, take out a couple and make it, 50 ways to make $100 online. Or, split it up and have, 43 ways to make $100 online volume 1 and 44 ways to make $100 online volume 2. You could split it up into two different things. And then you need to pick a new design. Let me show you how I do that. Okay, so first we have to head over to Google and we want to search for ebook designers. And let's see what we have here. We have iRiverGuru.com/ebooks, ebooksbydesign.co. I don't want to click on their link because I don't want to cost them any money because that's an AdWords ad. So I'm just going to paste their domain name in here. And let's take a look at their portfolio. Yeah, this looks like ebooks by design. Looks like they're taking books and converting them into ebooks is what this is. So that's not what we're looking for. Creative ebook design, ebook-designer, ebook graphics, men's with pins. Okay, that's just ebook graphics, resources for ebook authors and publishers. Okay, that's not what we're looking for here. Ebook design, complete ebook design, fully tailored. Okay, wonderful. Looks like recent ebook designs. Let's take a look at what they have. And as what I do is I look at portfolios, and when I see a design I like, I have my graphics guy duplicate that. So all they're doing is just showing, like, looks like the cover or something of it. So that's not what we're looking for. Let's do portfolio. Okay, I'm not seeing where they do like mini sites and stuff, so we might have to look for mini site designer. So mini site designer. Now we're cooking with gas. ecovermakers.com. Take a look at them. Take a look at their portfolio. If you see something you like, you can go, oh, you know, I really like this. Yeah, this isn't the best one I've ever seen, but they're decent. Okay, so if we look at, oh, it's not even letting us look at the actual design, it's just showing it like that. Let's see if I can find exactly what I'm talking about here. Design Guru Ryan, Wow Mini Sites, My Mini Site Graphic, Pixel of Genius. Let's see what all these guys have. So Design Guru Ryan. So if we do portfolio, and I think we can click on this and it'll open up and show us. Yeah, this one's not showing us all that I would like to see, but let's see if we can find another one here. Wow Mini Sites Portfolio. Yes, this is exactly what I'm looking for. So if we start opening these up, you can see the different designs here. Looks like silver packages. I think this is what we're really looking for, so you can see. Yes, this is where he does the whole mini site plus a graphic, and then your footer here. So basically, when you order graphics, is what you need is the actual mini site and then a graphic to represent your product. If it's a report, you'll want a report cover. If it's an ebook, you'll want an ebook. If it's DVD or videos, you'll want DVDs. If it's audios, you'll want CDs. If it's software, you'll want a software box. That kind of stuff, okay? So I just want to go through here and show you guys a couple of different things here. And if we look at myminisitegraphic.com, that's just e-cover packages, mini site templates. So we can go through and look at these. Forex bullet, info product creation explained. And if we look at Pixel of Genius, they have portfolios here, sales page design. Okay, they're not even giving you the URL here, but you can look at some of the stuff they have. Yeah, that's a really good looking one. They do really good work. I really like what they do. Looks like they do WordPress themes too. Okay, so if we find something we like, let's say I found this one and this is what I want mine to look like, but I want it to be an ebook and not a software product, okay? I have a little template I use, and it's always title, subtitle, product type, what I want it to look like, and then special instructions, okay? So title of my product, like if I was taking, like I said, Rachel Roaf's I don't know if it's Rachel Rofe or Rachel Rofe. I'm not good with names ending in an E. But anyway, so the title, if I wanted to take it and do, like I said, pick out 43 of them instead of 100, maybe I would do 43 ways to make $100 online. And maybe my subtitle will be the ultimate guide to making money online. And maybe we'll call this Volume 1. Product type, this will be an ebook. I'd like it to look like this. So I'm just going to take that whole URL. And if I have any special instructions, like I always tell my guy, do not put any names or domain names on these graphics. Okay, or I tell him, put the domain name whatever.com and my name, Liz Tomey, on these graphics. Okay, so then I just copy and paste this and I take it over to my guy and I say, hey, this is what I want. My guy's trained to do this though, in the way that I do it. Depending on who you go with, will depend on what they require from you. You could tell them, look, this is how I order graphics. Can I just give you the title, subtitle, what I really want it to look like, what type of product I need, what I want it to look like, and some instructions. And usually they'll be like, okay, great. My guy says this is the easiest way to give a designer what you want anyway. Okay, and make sure you put product type ebook and matching mini site. Okay, because you want them to create your mini site also. Let me see if I can find some graphics here. Yes, I have some graphics here. So when I get graphics from my guy, this is what he sends me. He sends me a graphics folder. It has my cover source and my website source. These are my PSD files. And then he creates an HTML page that has my entire mini site here. So I can just take this mini site, throw it into an editor, and edit it. Or I can open up Photoshop and I can edit the PSDs. Some people will charge more for PSDs. My guy doesn't, okay? So any of these places that I just went to, you could order your mini site from. Let's see, we have myminisitegraphic.com and wowminisites.com and Design Guru Ryan. He's really expensive. Let's see here. What was that? The Pixelgenius.com. I forgot about that one. They have, they look really good too. Or, if you head over to the Warrior Forum, and you go down here to Warrior Products and Services, and we go to Warriors for Hire. If you look in here under Design, not another design team, high quality examples and low prices. See what they are doing. Custom videos, we don't need that. We need graphics, content designer, amazing custom logos. We don't need that. Design. A+ landing pages, websites, and more. See what they have. Sexy WordPress blog customization. No. Let's see. Cheap logo design. No, we're not looking for that. Let's take a look at these guys. Okay, so it looks like they do. Yeah, I'm not seeing them doing, like mini sites like what we're wanting. Those people either. So let's go next page. Mini site squeeze pages, e-covers, headers, banners. That's what we're looking for. Let's go and see if we can find one more. Logos, banners, websites, and more. Take a look. Attention getting graphics. So he does squeeze pages, e-covers, bundles. Looks like a whole entire mini site, myminiwebsites.com. That's a little expensive, but looks like he does really high quality work. So I would probably pay that for him because he does really, really good work. If this is all his stuff, we look at see my website design, see my squeeze pages, see all my mini site samples. If we look at his stuff, we can see. Let's look over here real quick though. My Firefox is freezing up. Give it just 1 second here. There we go. Yeah, he does really good work. These are beautiful. Yeah, he does gorgeous work. Okay, so he would definitely be worth it. I want to look and see what this person's doing. Looks like we have logos, banners, headers, websites. I really don't see a lot of it, but you can keep going through the Warriors for Hire page here and find someone to do your graphics for you. Talk with them, see, how they want you to order. Just use my tips for finding, what you want your graphics to look like. Remember, you're going to need a mini site plus whatever your graphic image is. If you need a bundle, like if you have ebooks and videos, you're going to need, DVD and ebook graphic bundle. So make sure that you talk with them, let them know exactly what you need. You can even show them this video if you need to, so they know exactly what you need. But you need them to send you the source images, your PSDs, and you need them to create you a mini site template, okay? Tell them that you need the HTML template. And like I said, you can show them how I do this if you would like. Okay, so while you're waiting on your graphics, you need to get a sales letter written for your PLR product. If it already came with a sales letter, I would suggest you have it rewritten. If your PLR product didn't come with a sales letter, then I recommend that you go through the product and write down the following. First, the biggest benefit the product gives. Like if it's a good product on making money, then the biggest benefit would be that people can easily go through the product and learn to make money doing XYZ. Second, you also need to write down each and everything the product covers and the benefit to it being covered. So using the example above, if one of the things the product covered in making money was to set up a WordPress blog, then your benefit would read, how to set up a WordPress blog so you can easily create a site to make money from. The feature is that it covers how to set up a WordPress blog, but the benefit is that it's easy to create a site to make money with. That takes some practice, but write down anything and everything you think is a feature and then the benefit to that feature, okay? Now, once you have done this, head over to the Warrior Forum and find someone to write a sales letter for you. Let me show you how to do that. Okay, here we are back over at the Warrior Forum. We're going to go back over to Warrior Products and Services, Warriors for Hire. And what we want to do is we want to search this forum for sales letter. Okay, professional video sales letters reviews. So if you wanted a video sales letter, you could do that. Sales letter copywriter. Let's see here. Home of the $99 sales letter. A college English professor who delivers wicked sales copy that converts. Professionally written sales letters. Sales letters. Sales letters. Okay. So this is going to cost you anywhere between $100 to, $15,000. But you want to spend between $100 and $300 on this. This is Mike. I know his stuff works well. Let's see what he's charging. So he's charging $297 for a sales letter. Copy in the raw, home of the $97 sales letter. This one I haven't used. But you can look down through here and see reviews and stuff like that. Let's see here. College English professor who delivers, okay, wicked copywriting, blah, 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 blah. And it says click here to place your order. I'm not sure how much he is. And here's another one. Okay, so for 147 bucks. So this guy charges 197, that Terry guy. And Traffic Guy Claude, I just got a $97 sales letter back from him. It's alright. I'll have to tweak it a little bit, but it'll work. How you can get this world-class $1 million copywriter to write your next promotion for just $297. These guys I have also used, and actually the $97 one was way better. The Claude guy, this guy, and I said, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. Was actually better than the $297 copy I got from these guys. Okay, and it took forever to get from these guys too. But they did a decent job. Okay, so anywhere from 100 to 300 bucks. I hate paying more than 300 bucks for copy. I hate paying 100 bucks for it, but it is a lot of work from somebody who has those kind of skills. So it's definitely worth it. So once you come over to the Warrior Forum, you can find tons of people over here, just like I showed you. Just search the forum, pick somebody out, and have them write your sales letter for you. Now, once you get your sales letter and graphics back, you need to actually create the website for your sales letter. Now, I don't have a PLR product or a sales letter for this right now, but I do have a product I had developed. I got graphics for it, and I had a sales letter written for it. I'll be using it to show you how to pull all of this together. Let me show you how to do it right now. Okay, I had this product created called Bounty Hunter Cash. Here are the graphics like I showed you. Remember, with the index page and everything, so we can create our sales letter on. And here is the sales letter that my sales letter guy over from the Warrior Forum did for me. So I can now go into my graphics, and I want to get all of this, including my index page. I'm just going to copy, and I'm going to paste it in a new folder called Site. Now there's a couple of different ways you can edit this. You can use a what you see is what you get editor, like InView. And if we open this up, open up the index page, I would just simply come in here, delete all of this out. And then I could just start typing in whatever I want here, just copying and pasting all this over, okay? I do not use what you see is what you get editors because they are a pain in the butt to me, okay? I do everything in raw HTML. So I want to show you guys how I do this. Now don't panic. HTML is really, really easy. I'll walk you through this, okay? So I'm going to use a regular HTML editor, not a what you see is what you get editor, but a regular HTML editor. I'm using QFTP. It comes with an HTML editor, and that's what I use. So what I want to do here is I want to do File, Open File, and I'm going to navigate to my Bounty Hunter Cache, Site, and Index. So that's going to pull that right up. Okay, and if you do Tools, View in Browser, as you make changes, you're going to be able to see your changes, okay? So I'm going to get rid of everything below the header, all the way down to where it says footer, okay? If I get rid of all that, and I click Save, all that stuff is gone. So now I can start putting in my text. So we would do text goes here. If we save that, and we look at it, text goes here. Now, we have an issue because it's bringing this outside of this border here, okay? We don't want that. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go in and create a table. This has a great little table maker here. And what I do is I just always do table align equals center. And everything is going to go between these two, this little TD here. It doesn't matter how many how much space you put in here, it's not going to show up in the HTML because you have to actually do an HTML call to make a line break, okay? And that call's like BR. I'll show you guys in just a second. So this is where my sales letter is going to go, but I want to make the width about 20 to 30 pixels less. So mine will be TD width equals quote quote, come in between the quotes, and we're going to do 750 here, okay? Click save. If I look at that, you won't be able to see anything because I forgot to put text in it. So let's go put text goes here. And we need to make it a little bit smaller because you see how it's buttoned up to it. It's getting closer, but it's still buttoned up. So let's go down to 730. There we go. So see how that puts a gap right in here? That's what you want, okay? And I would probably even do a little bit more of one. So I'll probably even go down to 720 here. Click save. And there we go. We have an even bigger gap now right here. And that's exactly what you want. Now, I want to start taking this text and I'm going to copy and paste it right in here. Now, if I was to just save this like it is, it's going to just throw everything together here, okay? So we've got to come in, we've got to put some line breaks, and we need to make, this a header. And just because you put something, if you, hit return, it's not going to make it go down on a different line, okay? So what I'm going to do is what's called an H1 tag, and it's less than, H1, greater than, then less than, / H1, greater than. If you don't end an HTML call, it will continue formatting it that way until you do end it, okay? So if we look at this now, see how that H1 is? So what I want to do is I want to come back and do H1, align equals center, okay? And I want to make this text red. So I'm going to come up here, look at my little text button, and it'll allow me to just pick a color. That's what's cool about this HTML editor. You don't have to know a ton of HTML to be able to use it. So if we look now, there we go. Now, this, I don't like how it threw everything on one line here. So I would go in and probably edit that a little bit so that it looked a little better. So here's how to. So we do, here is how to quickly and easily become a bounty hunter. No matter what level experience you have. So let's see if just by adding a few of those words, there we go, experience you have. Still like, like one more word in there, just to make it look a little bit better, but I'll leave it just as it is, okay? Now up here where it says attention, I want to bold it, and I'm also going to turn it red. Click OK, save, and there we go. Now let's say we wanted to change the font type here. If you click on this A button, go up here, and let's say I want to do it in Arial. But I actually want to do it in Verdana. So I'm just going to type in Verdana. Click OK and save. And there we go. Now everything's in Verdana. I like Verdana much, much better. So I'm going to come through here now. And I'm going to do a couple of line breaks. To do 2 line breaks, which is an actual space, you need to do BRs. And that's less than BR space / greater than. Less than BR space / greater than. Okay? Do that. And do that. I'm going to bold it all. Click save. And now let's see what that looks like. I'm not real crazy about what that looks like, okay? We can make it bigger if we wanted to. We could do it just like this, and that's probably what I'll do. So I'm gonna make all of this centered. So I'm gonna do less than P space align equals quote quote greater than. Come between the quotes and do center. Now you got to end it, remember, or everything below this will be centered. So right after your bold mark, we're gonna do less than / P greater than. Oops. Less than, not comma. And let's say we make this bigger. So we'll do font. Let's do +1. Okay. Click save. Now we're starting to look a little bit better. I'd probably go in here instead of +1, change this to +2 and see what happens. Might make it too big then, though. Yeah, see, that's just too big. And there are ways to, make it exactly the size that you want. Like I said, w3schools.com will teach you a lot about HTML. Okay, anybody who's doing their own sites needs to be able to know a little HTML. If not, then you need to outsource it, plain and simple. Okay, so I'm going to do just a little bit more here, and then you guys can go try this yourself. So I put this in here. Remember, wherever you want spaces, you got to do that whole BR thing, okay? So and I'm just control Ving. That's pasting. Okay, so I want to do from bold, my name, and the replay here will be bold. And I like to italicize and bold where I'm talking to the person, where I do the dear whatever, and do you're wrong, dead wrong. And I can just come through here, like secrets, because it has quotes, I would italicize. What secrets are they talking about? Here they are. Maybe bold that. And if we go and we look now, there we go. Our sales letter has now gotten started. So what you need to do is, once you get your graphics back, follow what I've taught you here. If you can't do it in HTML, then use InView. If you can't do it in InView, then you're gonna have to outsource it. People get so hung up on the techie stuff. But you could go over to the Warrior Forum or places like Guru.com or Elance.com and find people to do this stuff for you really, really cheap. Don't let the techie stuff hold you back, okay? So there you go. Use what I just taught you here, and every PLR product you buy, if you'll get new graphics for it and a new sales letter for it, you will stand above the crowd with it. You'll make more money this way and probably a ton more sales. So go find a PLR product right now. Go order graphics for it. Get a sales letter done for it. Put a little bit of money into it. Take it, set it up maybe on like clickbait.com or pay.com or payspree.com, and see what you can do to make some money with it. It all starts right now. Congratulations, Congratulations, you just got through the first PLR Cash class.